Erik Ten Hag lauds Fred after his impact as substitute for Manchester United against Wolves. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag was impressed with the impact Fred had after coming on as a substitute against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Julen Lopetegui's team welcomed the Red Devils to the Molineux Stadium on Saturday, the 31st of December. The Old Trafford side ended up winning the game 1-0. Marcus Rashford scored the fixture's lone goal in the second half against the side from West Midlands. Speaking after the victory to BT Sport, Ten Hag felt that United were better in the second half than the first 45. The Dutch manager pointed at Fred's introduction into the game and the impact that the 29-year-old had on proceedings. The Brazil international came on as a substitute at around the hour mark, replacing Christian Eriksen. Wolves started the half on the front foot, with Ruben Neves coming close to scoring from a free kick, only to be denied by David de Gea's heroics. Fred's arrival saw the Red Devils gain a bit more control in the middle of the park. However, we did not look as threatening as we did in the first half. The start of the fixture saw both sides pressing each other high up the pitch. While the Old Trafford side had a number of opportunities to take the lead, so did Julen Lopetegui's team. But for most of the second half, it was a cagey affair. However, Rashford broke the deadlock in the 76th minute with a brilliant strike to beat Jose Sa. The former Shakhtar Donetsk star brought much-needed industry to our play. However, he did pick up a yellow card after a foul on Nathan Collins in the Red Devils' half. Rio Ferdinand backs Harry Maguire to leave Manchester United after Luke Shaw starts at centre-back against Wolves. Manchester United legend Rio Ferdinand has backed Harry Maguire to leave the club after he was on the bench again as Luke Shaw started at centre-back against Wolverhampton Wanderers. The Red Devils took on Wolves on Saturday, the 31st of December, in the Premier League. Our captain came on as a substitute in stoppage time as the left-back played alongside Raphael Varane for the majority of the fixture. Speaking on BT Sport, Ferdinand expressed concern over the English centre-back's status at the Old Trafford side. Thus, the ex-Red Devil has doubts about the 29-year-old's future in Manchester. Shaw put in a decent shift against Julen Lopetegui's team in the 1-0 victory at Molineux Stadium. The left-back also started in the heart of the defence against Nottingham Forest in our previous match and was impressive. At the start of the campaign, the 27-year-old had lost his place in the side to Tyrell Malacia. However, he managed to pip the Holland international in the pecking order to retain his place in Erik Ten Hag's plans. Shaw also put in decent displays for the Three Lions at the 2022 World Cup. The former Southampton star was pivotal for England as they made it to the quarter-finals of the prestigious tournament. However, Maguire was key for Gareth Southgate in Qatar as well. The 29-year-old was one of his national side's best players in the Middle East. But while our captain has performed well for England, he has not had the same opportunities at United this season. The former Leicester City star has hardly started a game for United in the current campaign. Maguire had not started in the Burnley and Forest fixtures due to illness. However, even with Lisandro Martinez out, for now, the England international has not been handed starts. If the defender's situation remains the same, it would not be a surprise to see him part ways with the club next year. Manchester United will battle Chelsea for the signature of Celtic and Croatia right-back Josip Juranovic. Premier League rivals Chelsea will battle Manchester United for the signature of Celtic and Croatia star Josip Juranovic, according to Totomerkataweb. Erik Ten Hag is looking to bolster the right-back position in the squad. As a result, the 27-year-old is being eyed by the club. The Dutch manager is keen on adding more competition to the team and the Red Devils could make a move for the defender. However, at the moment, Diogo Dalot is the first choice at the Manchester-based club. Thus, it could be hard to convince the former Legia Warsaw star to make a move to the Theatre of Dreams. The Portugal international has cemented his place in the starting lineup under Ten Hag. In the current campaign, the 23-year-old has started in a majority of the fixtures for United. However, that was not always the case for Dalot. After his move to the Red Devils in the summer of 2018 from FC Porto, the Portuguese was mostly a bit part player. Under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the 23-year-old was behind Aaron Wan-Bissaka in the pecking order. But Ralf Rangnick's arrival changed that. The former Crystal Palace star lost his influence under the former interim head coach. At the start of this season, the 25-year-old hardly played any minutes. However, in recent fixtures, the England U21 international has done well as the gaffer has handed him starts in the team. Juranovic has been at Celtic since the summer of 2021. He has impressed in Scotland. The Croatian was also brilliant at the 2022 World Cup as Zlatko Dalic's team secured third place in the prestigious tournament. However, for now, Wan-Bissaka has done well when he has been called upon. But if the 25-year-old decides to leave in the coming future, Juranovic could be a wise option for United. Manchester United, ready to replace David de Gea with Borussia Monchengladbach shot stopper Yann Sommer. The Spaniard has been in fine form this season. However, his current contract with the Red Devils expires at the end of the campaign and the 32-year-old is yet to sign an extension. Similarly, the Switzerland international is in the final year of his deal with Die Follon. As a result, the Bundesliga outfit could be open to parting ways with him and the goalkeeper could be available for £5 million in the upcoming transfer window. Along with the Old Trafford side, Bayern Munich are also interested in the 34-year-old's signature. But Erik ten Hag is keen on bringing the shot stopper to the theatre of dreams. Sommer has been at Gladbach since the summer of 2014. Over the years, he has impressed in Germany. The Swiss national has been a key player for Die Follon. The 34-year-old has also featured for his national side at multiple major tournaments. At the 2022 World Cup, the short stopper was in between the sticks for the Rosso Crociati as they made it to the round of 16 of the prestigious competition. De Gea has been in fine form for Man United since last season. While he did have a shaky start to the current campaign, the Spaniard has consistently shown his qualities since the first two defeats in the season. Martin Dubravka and Tom Heaton are the ones backing up the 32-year-old. However, they have hardly got any game time, with the Newcastle United loanee starting in a couple of Carabao fixtures for us. De Gea has been brilliant under the Dutch manager up until now, barring a few errors. If the club are looking to replace the Spaniard, it would be wise to look at a younger option instead of Sommer.